Welcome back, everybody. Pastor Dave here. Today we're talking about God sees and knows and hears everything. He's always with you. He's always with you. He's always checking up to see how you're doing, and He's always there for you. In Psalms 139:16, it says, "Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book all the things are written, all the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them." So, long story short, what that means is, even before we were born, God knew everything. God saw everything. God knew what was going to happen to you, and He's always there with you as a Christian, being there to help you get through things. Now, yesterday I had a crazy thing happen. I finished putting some seat covers on my new used car. They looked great. I thought, well, I'll go just give it a little span and see how they feel, and take them to make sure the seats are seated right and everything nice and tight. And as I went around and shut my driver's door, it was jammed. And I thought, what's going on? Well, what had happened was the lock got jammed in place, probably from me going back and forth in the car, but the lock was broken. That happened about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, right after I bought this used car. I had to replace the lock because it was broken. It's an older car. So that happened yesterday. Kind of took me off course. I didn't get a lot of things done I thought I was going to do, but that's what happens. Sometimes things just come up. Well, last night we had a little critter wandering around underneath our mobile home, making noises, sound like he's trying to get in or something. Anyway, much less to say, I didn't sleep that well because I was trying to deal with that and trying to get the way to get him to stop making that noise. Well, today I realized, looking back, God knew all this stuff was going to happen. And that's the same in your lives too. You may have a great day, you may have a terrible day, but God knows what's going to happen, and He's always there for you. So call upon Him. Call upon Him. But God's with not only faithful Christian people, He knows what's going to happen with everybody. And so that's why it's so important. God has a deadline set up for you, and especially if you're not saved yet, He knows when it'll be at a point that there'll be no return, that you won't be able to accept the Lord. So if you're in that particular case, give the Lord your life today. Surrender your life and ask Him for forgiveness of your sins, and be ready to have Him come into your life and always be there for you. You'll never be alone. You'll never be alone again. So God sees and He knows everything. God is there with us, and He knows all about broken locks and cars.